seen a field in his life named Tyrod Taylor and beat you in a Super Bowl team. I'm done with that one. Colts, y'all need to step it up. Giants, here's the deal about the Giants. See, the Giants is good. The problem is they also have problems because they don't know how to really utilize their players. We don't know if it's their time to go, but the Giants really got to step it up if they want to definitely see another playoff spot.
I know, like, really.
If they really want to see another playoff spot, then obviously, they have to do something. So I'm going to leave it at that. So out of all the teams, me and Paulie are both going to agree that it's going to be the Colts that really need to not only make a comeback, but really need to make something happen. So, but don't worry, guys. We'll be right back with some more main topics, and we're going to go to another break. This is the NFL Review Show Week 2. Let's go.
The NFL Review Show will be right back after these messages.
There's some things in life we may not understand. Are you experiencing anything out of the usual? Are you experiencing paranormal activities in your home or business? If so, call on DPC, Dark Angels Paranormal Crew. Dark Angels Paranormal Crew is a group that investigates paranormal activities in homes, businesses, and other areas. So if your home or business is experiencing any paranormal activity, please contact Angela Pierce at 585-732-1317. DPC, Dark Angels Paranormal Crew. Got paranormal? The Buffalo Bills last week in Week 1 started out with an 0-1 record, just like they did about a few years ago in even the last year's season. After the first win this season, knocking off Andrew Luck and the Colts, many people are all of a sudden they still saying that the Bills are still the future of the NFL. Tyrod Taylor, who had his first NFL start as a starting quarterback, went on to win that said game in Week 1. After that game, many people once again are still saying the Rex Ryan and Tyrod Taylor connection is the miracle that Buffalo needed so they could go on to be the team that they once was. But one thing I've asked in last show was this: was the Buffalo Bills for real, or was it a flash in the pan? Well, after the loss against New England 40-32, a lot of people, especially in social media, are pretty much saying that the Bills are exactly what they are, the Buffalo Bills. So the question is, with the Bills losing its first loss, and it was a tough game because both teams had the same record, 1-0, and now with that being said, the Bills lose. The question is, what does it mean for Rex Ryan? Well, that's a very good question. Will Rex Ryan go back to the drawing board, or will he finally do something different to maybe solidify another win for the Bills? Paulie B, let's start with you.
Oh, wow.
And first of all, let's all remember that was your pick. So
yeah, it was.
So it's all right. So I'm not gonna make fun of them because it's a game. It's a game. So
I still got confidence in the Bills. They can still make it to the playoffs. They only lost one game so far.
So you got confidence.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first of all, okay. Well, I agree with the confidence. Every team gotta have their confidence, but then you have their rap sheet though.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
yeah.
like their rap sheet is not been looking good.
Let me just say this.
Go ahead.
When it starts getting cold, they're going to start losing more, just like last year.
Oh, they're going to probably.
Yeah.
First of all, let me say something about the Bills. Do I believe Tyrod Taylor is the future? Absolutely not. Do I believe Rex Ryan is the future? Absolutely not. If you really truly think about it, the Buffalo Bills are one of the teams every year always switched up staff. So I really wouldn't be surprised if the Bills went on this season, not making it in the playoffs once again, not going far. Next thing you know, Rex Ryan's job will be up for grabs. Tyrod Taylor's spot as quarterback will be up for grabs because you got to remember, they still got E.J. Manuel. They still got Matt Castle from the Vikings. So really, in all seriousness, what else are we going to do? Running wise is pretty good. Anthony Dixon, Shady McCoy, or LaShawn, but some people, if you're cool like me and Paulie B here and LT, we call him LaShady McCoy. LaShady McCoy, because that boy is shady on the field. Mm-hmm. But once again, they got LaShawn McCoy, they got Anthony Dixon, they also got, Boobie Dixon, excuse me. They also have Carlos Williams. That one there is a good player, I will say that. But at the end of the day, what does it mean for Rex Ryan's first loss? Well, it just means that you got to be careful who you're playing. Once again, you were playing against a Super Bowl champion. Mm-hmm. And also you were playing against a team that got nothing to lose. You see, this is what people got to understand. Throughout the offseason, the New England Patriots and Tom Brady have been going through so much controversy surrounding Deflategate, surrounding the suspensions, surrounding the fact that it was going in and out of court. They don't know if Tom Brady was really going to play. Some people said he wasn't going to play. Others saying that he was. That when it was official that Tom Brady was going to play, next thing you know, people went off on a tangent that New England Patriots were, we're going to kill them and we're going to stop them and we're going to make them pay. Well, guess what? For 2 games straight, Tom Brady made y'all pay. He made y'all think. He made y'all say, what can we do to really stop the defending Super Bowl champions? So, Buffalo Bills, honestly, I think that was the wrong game for you guys to think y'all was going to do what you guys were going to do, because in all seriousness, Tyrod Taylor is definitely a great player. Like I said, the Bills got a lot of great players, defensively and offensively, but it just depends on the team, and obviously New England was a better team. Now, obviously, after that game, a lot of, once again, BS happened, but this time it was on the Bills, not the Patriots. Some people have said that their signature horn sound went off in the wrong times during the game. To me, I really don't care. 'Cause, to me, it's just noise. The whole stadium was noisy. Yep. Tom Brady could barely hear himself. But at the end of the day, he stuck it together, got the communication on point, and ended up winning the game 40-32. But again, what does it mean for Rex Ryan? It means back to the lab again, buddy. That's what it means. So instead of, talking about tires for trucks and sandwiches and subs, what you need to do is get your team so-called Super Bowl ready instead of the Buffalo Bills. That's all I'm saying. Right now, the Buffalo Bills are indeed the Buffalo Bills. They are no longer this, oh my God, we got to do it. It's a miracle on Jump Street. No, it's not. No. You're still the same old Buffalo Bills. And speaking of New England, let's get to New England and this next topic. New England still moving. Like I said, New England with its second win. The biggest question is New England once again Super Bowl ready? Paulie B, what you think?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, Super Bowl ready.
You think
Tom Brady?
They're gonna go back to Super Bowl? They're going to Super Bowl 50 this year? Mm-hmm. I think Tom Brady and the Patriots are going to Super Bowl 50, and that's not me being biased because I'm a fan. It's because you gotta, once again, you're a team that got nothing to lose. You gotta understand the New England Patriots are a team that people still kind of hate. People are not feeling. Some people are saying that every game is going to be a controversial game. In every game, you're going to have somebody that's going to say, oh, well, this went wrong, or that went wrong. Well, he said this, and she did that. He drank my Gatorade when my name was on the cup. Leave it alone, okay? Who cares? It's a game. It's not all that serious. It's really truly not. And at the end of the day, the New England Patriots are going to obviously be Super Bowl ready. I think they are Super Bowl ready, but they also got their flaws too. And in all seriousness, and I think one of their biggest things that they really got to protect is Rob Gronkowski. Although Rob Gronkowski yet is still looking good, he's still focused, he's healthy, anything can happen. And really, in all seriousness, they need to really be careful. Also, another thing I want to say, I want to see more from the Patriots, which I'm surprised I didn't see going into the game against the Bills. They didn't even use Scott Chandler. I'm surprised they didn't use him. Scott Chandler, former tight end of the Bills. He gets traded to the New England Patriots during the offseason. I am surprised that he didn't get no touches that whole game. So how I look at it is I think Scott Chandler needs to be utilized as far as the tight ends is concerned. So there you have it. And look who we got here, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, boy?
Hey, what's good, man?
Oh, LT's in the building.
All right, man, we got LT in the building, man. So, LT, thank you for joining us, man. You know, we're actually getting into our main topics. And now since you're here, LT, let's get into our last main topic before we get into our, before we get into another commercial break. Now, here's the next topic here, ladies and gentlemen. The Denver Broncos versus the Kansas City Chiefs, a.k.a. the Big Red Monsters, where the Broncos went to Arrowhead Stadium to face off against Alex Smith, Andy Reid, and the Chiefs. And the Denvers came back after the close call they had in Week 1 against the Ravens, where the Denver Broncos won 31-24 in Arrowhead Stadium against the head coach Andy Reid and the Big Red Monsters, known as the Kansas City Chiefs. So now, gentlemen, the question that I would like to ask you both, and LT, no matter of fact, LT, just chill. Paulie B, we'll start with you first. Now, since this is your boy, this your team, here's the question. Is Peyton Manning officially back, or is there still some issues?
There's still issues with him. I think they should have put the second string in. I'm sorry, but that's just me.
So you think Peyton Manning should just sit out for a while?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I kind of agree with that statement. I mean, but I don't know. I mean, it's kind of debatable because after the game we saw, I mean, again, 31-24. What he threw about 3-4 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, this was the Peyton Manning that people was waiting to see. But then again,
yeah,
he got to have issues.
Yeah, he's got issues.
LT, my man, once again, welcome to the show. First of all, let me ask you this: after the game against the Big Red Monsters, do you think Peyton Manning is back, or do you think he's still got some issues? What you think?
Man, I believe Peyton Manning is Peyton Manning. People just, be going above and beyond, and, it's crazy. Peyton Manning is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. You can't have a great game all the time. You know what I'm saying? Look at people like Brett Favre. He struggled, under age. I feel like Peyton Manning is going to do what he got to do to lead his team. They're going to make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So people just need to get out Peyton Manning back. They're going to be all right.
I think personally, one of the biggest issues surrounding Peyton Manning is his health. And not only that, his age. Many people are still kind of a little bit nervous about that. Some people are saying Peyton Manning, his time is up. There's been a lot of rumors going into the in the off season that this season would be his last season.
Yeah.
So the biggest question is for both of you. LT, I'll start with you. Do you think this could be Peyton Manning's last season?
Man, my man, I don't think this is last season. I see Peyton Manning playing another 2 or 3 seasons. I'm saying this why because, even if he leaves Denver or stays with Denver, you know what I'm saying? He has a lot to bring to a team. He's been to the playoffs numerous times, may not have a lot of success, but he can spread that ball around. He has the mechanics as a quarterback, and he's better than some of these elite quarterbacks right now. You never have a pocket passer like, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees. Peyton Manning got 2 or 3 years left, man.
All right. Paulie B says Peyton Manning's your boy. What you think? You think this could be it for him? Could this be his last
season? That's Ruben say it's going to be his last season. He even said it himself.
This going to be his last one? So you think he's going to ride on the horse and ride off in the sunset
Yeah.
like the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. If you really think